Hello friends, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to talk to you about E-2 visas and sponsoring E-2 executive employees from abroad. It's a topic that I get asked and inquired about often from my E-2 investor clients on deciding whether or not to bring in top talent from abroad to join the E-2 enterprise in the US. First of all, my name is Verdin, and I'm the founder and managing attorney at Verdin Law Firm. We're a boutique immigration law firm located in downtown Dallas. So let's get to it. E-2 executives. So it is possible to bring in E-2 executive employees from abroad to join the E-2 enterprise in the US. Now, when you apply for the E-2 executive visa, it's important to establish from the onset what the role will be that the executive will fill. It's important to establish that the role will entail that the individual or the role will be in charge of developing policy for the E-2 enterprise and directing strategy, kind of establishing strategy and direction for the E-2 enterprise. So this is kind of the description of the role. Now, how does the individual, the foreign applicant, qualify for the E-2 visa, executive level? Well, it's important to show that the applicant meets the credentials so that they have the necessary skills, education, relevant experience being an executive abroad to join the E-2 enterprise here in the US. Now, it's also important to consider the title of their position and the compensation that they will receive to fill that role. The smaller the organization in the US, the less impactful it will be to have a higher level position, for example, vice president or president, if it's just a small group. Now, the larger the organization is in the US, the more influence or the more impact that a vice presidency would have on the application, for example. But the title of the position is usually not a huge factor in the application. More importantly, it's critical to show that the role is of an executive level within the organization. So you provide evidence such as the organizational chart establishing the layers of workforce at the E-2 enterprise. So we would want to place that executive at a higher point in the organization. That's an important role. So also who the executive will supervise is relevant. So the more employees that they will supervise, the more number that they will essentially be responsible for, the better the application. So here it's usually a myriad of or a combination of different variables that are considered for the executive to qualify. But in essence, it is possible to bring in an executive team to join at the E-2 enterprise and use it as a tactic to grow the workforce and grow the company in the US. If you have questions, Verdin can answer more. Feel free to contact us.